What it do, what it is, y'all? Your girl Black Pop, aka DaBaby, aka Azuka. And you're now tuned in to Zone Talks TV.
Drift like homie, keep flipping it and go. I'm so out of my grip, can't even fit it in a frame. Pockets on swell when we hit the bank. So Tibia, only for the day.
Next, word on the curb is DaniLeigh. Yellow bunny, what do you want? Is pregnant. Yay! Congratulations, DaniLeigh. Welcome to single motherhood. Yay! No, welcome to the black side. Go yellow, go. Oh, I mean, brown bun, yeah. Skin just like pearl. Hair can get nutty wild. What you gonna get? A blowout or relaxer? Girl, I remember when, who else went through that random stage? I think it was like in 2017. I don't know. When everybody just started going natural for the community. Girl, my shit only lasted 3 years. One, I was wearing wigs the whole time. Two, I just really wanted a ponytail. It's not enough edge control or gel that could hold down 4C hair all day for the rest of the week. At least a week, not just for the night. I want to keep my hairstyle. So it just was what it was. I had to get my burn boo because it was just too much to deal with. Brown baby. I'm tryna. How you gonna think the family gonna react if the baby black like me, black like DaBaby? My mom is light skinned, my dad is dark skinned. I mean, but they still black, but I mean, sometimes you never know. You know? Imagine like her pushing out the baby. She get the baby. Papito. Abuela. Y la bebe. La negra. Like, is she prepared for her child to not look exactly like her? Is she mentally prepared for her child to maybe look like everything her family has tried not to look like? And Danny could never dress me. Remember that video of her when we finally knew that she was pregnant for real, when she wore that red dress with a sexy little slit, but then throw on a boy's hoodie with some big doofy skater shoes. Like, I never liked how she was. And then DaBaby ain't even that cute. He just got a sexy ass voice. Like, his head big as like, his head is too big to be forcing hairdressers to grow that dry scalp. Like, he's still out here trying to get class, and it just don't fit his head. Like, I mean, I would have fell for it. I would have definitely slipped on it too. Trying to lick on when the clown come back to bite. You know, I understand that. You know, let me just say, prayer. I hope she has a healthy baby. But listen here, this is the thing about when celebrities start doing stuff. People start to think that it's okay. Like, what? This is not how you do it, yo. This is just not how you do it. You can give somebody beauty, you know, talent, fame, fortune, and they will still choose to do broke people shit. Like, and it's not even, I don't want to call it broke people shit because, you know, no, it is. Because on the inside, you're broken on the inside, and it shows when you do these type of things, and it just goes to show you how strong emotions are. It can make you do things like this. Like, emotions can really take over people's decision, and I just feel like, to the rest of everybody else that watch this, don't you even, any young black watching this, don't you dare think just because DaniLeigh doing it that you could do it. You're not Cardi B. You're not Sierra. You know, because even Sierra knows in the back of her mind, I should have just waited. Like, it was the year after. Then Russell came and it was like, I'll take you in there. She wished she would have waited. Cardi B, even her, it's like she went through so much publicly. But, you know, everyone's not going to get that pass. Like, we have to talk about this. Even me, let me be pregnant tomorrow, and guess what? The statistics still stand. Yeah, it's just not right. And it's like you have your whole life ahead of you. Unfortunately, I just wish women weren't so needy and attention hungry, because it shows even in the prettiest women like DaniLeigh. Like, I don't care how many guys come at you. I don't care how many want you. They don't want you. They want what you could do for them and then bounce, depending on the type of woman you are, depending on where you are mentally, because eventually, like, when somebody sees you, your attractiveness goes up and down once they start up or down once they start to get to know you. And I don't know. Like, no, let's really talk about it. Why women do this stuff out of neediness, cause like, let me get pregnant by I'm going to that abortion clinic and I'm not asking that man for a dime, because I know what it is. And people could be like, oh, I don't feel like women should wait on any man to give them a half for an abortion. No, go ahead and take care of that by yourself, because you're pregnant and it's your body. You wanted the so, it is what it is. What are you waiting for his half for? Half on what? Half on a baby? You want to wait till he brings his half and then he never brings it because he never cared, and you know this? And it don't even really matter how long you make a wait. You can make him wait a year. Because people's intentions will always be there. And the red flags will always be there. And people naturally do things when they don't want to let you go. And it's like, it doesn't matter how long you make a wait. Depending, if you don't receive them red flags, once they get the out. And he only going to hit you back to see what you're doing at nighttime. No, hit me what I'm trying to do in the daytime. We have to talk about this, because a young 16-year-old might come across this video, even if it's just one, might come across this video and might change her mind. What made her think this was the way, the truth, and the light? Because after Mimi, he does have another baby mama, so now she's number 3. So, and honestly, it's what she gets. Because now you're going to see it, because she was thirsty. She was thirsty to be in competition with the baby mama Mimi. And it's like, this is what you get. Stupid fools get stupid rewards. That's what it is. Like, this just ain't it. And anybody that want to be like, oh, are you being judgmental? I know. Just like anybody else could judge me if I did the same it wouldn't make a difference. This still stands true. We need to stop this. I don't care what your religion is, because the reality of it all is your pastor or whoever you go to and fellowship with, they're not going to wake up at 2 a.m. and be missing sleep because that newborn is crying and needs some milk. They're not going to do that. No. And even if people be like, oh, if people's relationships are fake because they stay together for the kids, at least he's staying together for the kids because he cares about the kids that he created. At least people don't mind waiting till the kids go off to college, because it shows that you wanted to be there. At least. No, I thought that maybe we as women finally have really got out of being needy and wanting attention for the wrong things. But clearly it hasn't changed, because even these celebrities, you can have fame, you can have fortune, beauty, talent, and still want to make decisions out of being impatient. Imagine where now she's marked for life by any man she meets. Real if I was I would not want to wife a woman who has a child already and I don't have no kids. Sorry. That's just what it is. It just is what it is. And really, do you want your daughter to be out here having children out of wedlock by a man who don't even want her? I'm not having no kids for nobody if I don't get married. I don't care. Our pregnancy is the commitment already. They gotta show me some. You gotta show me some. It's not enough to be boyfriend and girlfriend. It's not enough. Being a girlfriend is useless, actually. It's like, I might stay. Ain't nothing on paper. No. Marriage is for the protection of women because men can run off and do whatever they want. You're always going to leave me with the kids. Why? Because I got to carry them for 9 months. Not you. Depending on the type of relationship that they have, like, she's going to, like, the child is going to grow up to feel a certain way about their father, depending on how the baby mama was treated. Period. Like, and then, you know, even if a dude does send money for every month, women will still complain about he don't take care of his kids, he's not there. Don't you know he has other obligations? And depending on how he feels about you is if how much he cares about you. He was only publicly claiming her for like a month or two, but you know, after the he dipped because it was bad for business. He left because it was bad for business. She's probably over there hoping that he'll come around. He ain't. He wasn't even at the baby shower. Where are the fraternity pictures? She had a nice shoe, but it was like, damn, like, girl, you should have got pregnant by Nick Cannon. He would have at least been at the shoot. Like, oh my God. You can't blame men for when stuff like this happen. You have control over this. And her control was to leave when it was time. You know, I know our emotions get mixed up, but you gotta love yourself a little bit more. You gotta want more for yourself. You gotta think higher for yourself. You gotta think of yourself that way. I'm not better than nobody. And anybody that wants to say, oh, you're being judgmental. I know. And I have every right to be, because that's what the world does. You're always going to be judged. It be the little things like this that stop men from wifing you. And no, that's not little, that's big. Because if I was a man, I honestly would not be wifing a woman that already had a child by another man. Sorry, red flag. No. You got baggage. You don't know when to, it says you got baggage. You don't know when to leave. You don't those are red flags. Not only that, like, a lot of everything is online. So it's like, if you're too exposing, that will stop a man from, even giving you a chance, wanting you, and I know, and I feel, and even with me, I know what I post online. I know, that regardless, it's going to be a little bit harder for a man to trust me with the way I present myself online. I wouldn't really want to cuff a working online all day, all night. I wouldn't. No, I would not want to cuff nobody who selling their body online. I know. I just wouldn't if I was a man. I wouldn't. Red flags. And ain't no shame, but do your thing. Just make sure you're ahead of the game. Certain things you just have to understand that even though it's, it's women empowerment, it's where we can do whatever we want, you shouldn't judge. Men, everybody judges. And that's just what you just gotta have to accept. And you gotta understand that those certain decisions, you're gonna be left out of certain things because of the little things like that. And I ain't gonna hold you, like, prostitution is legal. And if a motherfucker could have a masseuse parlor and make you feel good, and you pay somebody to make you feel good, ain't nothing wrong with paying somebody to make you feel good. Why not? Some men are old, some men never, really understood it. Why not pay somebody? But at the same time, you gotta understand that you're gonna have to work a little bit harder. You're going to have to work a little bit harder. You're going to be excluded from certain men. I could be wrong, but it's just what it is. Certain things people need to understand that it's never going to change about people. Being judged will never change. Certain things that we think like, oh my God, it's a new age. People are still going to judge you for that. You know, men are not going to take you serious. Majority of men will not take you serious having a child. Majority of men are not going to take you serious twerking online. Majority of men not going to take you that serious if you half naked online. This is why I do this right here. Because it's like, because even though I know that most men probably won't take me serious, you know, being half naked, you know, you gotta work a little bit harder, you know, because everything is online. This is why I do this, because I know most likely I'm gonna meet somebody in my field and they're just gonna have to understand. They're gonna have to understand certain things, that this is what I do, that this is what brings the attention, the sexiness. And I already told y'all that, you know, if you're gonna like attention, put it to use. You better get paid for what you do. Like, seriously, you know, and understand how men see you, how other people see you, you know. I just really wish that, because even now, like, people are trying to like make it seem like they're like devalue marriage. Don't you know one day your ass gonna get old? And it would be nice to have your husband there, you know, by your side, someone who's been there by your side, that you know, that you could talk to, that understand, y'all can have memories with, and with your nurse there, because he ain't gonna be able to walk, but we got our connection. We still love each other, you know. Like, when you grow old, like, don't you want somebody who still remembers certain things about you, near you? I mean, at the end of the day, we all gonna die alone. Don't let Kevin Samuels fool you talking about, you're gonna, yeah, duh, everybody is, idiot. But, like, no, I see the value in marriage. I'm thinking longevity, because I do want to have children. I feel like that's, you know, I know us as women, we can have kids, da, 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 but, you know, there needs to be order. Order in the motherfucking court. 911 emergency. Reconnect the community, bro. Like, what? And it takes a village to raise a child, because one day you're gonna need somebody to watch, and you need your child to be watched the right way, with the emotional intelligence that it needs. Even if it do be the motivation of you getting your own house, your own car, your own business, it's still gonna be like you're marked for life, you know, in the dating arena. I just wish you waited. Like, at least your man should be happy. Don't you want your man to be happy that you're pregnant? Like, they got the money, they got the everything, but and I know it's not only in the Black community, but this is the reason why women hate men. Because you don't want to take care of your child. If he didn't want to take care of you, he's not going to want to take care of that child. Order is order. Order is order. And I'm going to need that name on that dotted line. I'm going to need that ring before anything happens, because it ain't going to happen. It's not going to happen. I don't make children by myself. I carry them. That's it. That's it. You know, and because of carrying the children, I feel like women feel entitled in a way. But it takes two to tango. It takes two to tango. And because of that, we are entitled in a certain way, especially when it comes to like doing things on our own. But, you know, nobody's exempt. That's not a reason to be lazy because you have children. You know, you gotta squeeze that time in, you know, make it seem like this is just okay. It's not. We still got to talk against it, because there's too much foolishness being normalized. Like, even though I'm happy weed is normalized, now people are just going to be proud drug addicts. You know, it is what it is. And anybody that won't be like, oh, you're being judgmental. I know. I have every right to say, this is not the way. This is not the way. This is not the truth. This is not the light. And I wouldn't want this for my child. Period. I wouldn't want that for anyone. Like, do you know the emotions of a pregnant woman? Like, a single one at that. Like, I know you happy. I'm like, yeah, maybe. But you still think about that man. You still thinking about him. A baby, everyone knows a baby don't keep a man, and it's not gonna bring him around either. He's not coming around. If he ain't here now, he ain't gonna be here later. He just gonna pay his bill and keep it moving, even if you get that. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. This ain't right. And it applies to me too. Let me get pregnant tomorrow. I'm under the same judgment of, I got the same mark. That's not gonna change anything. It don't matter if you even like, if I get pregnant, that's on me. I wanted the I'm going to the abortion. You have no say in this because we did it for to feel good. We didn't do it this is why people shouldn't have sex, bro. Cause when you don't, for me, what I've realized from being celibate is your discernment gets better for people, for the things you don't want, for the things that you value. You see little things popping out, it's like, I'm not dealing with that, so I'm gonna have to skirt. You know what I mean? Like, no, it's not worth it, y'all. You see what happens when you try to be cute? When you think you're too cute. She thought she was too cute. She thought that yellow bone was gonna keep him, and it wasn't.